Hi, I'm live, I guess. I mean, that's what OBS says. Well, actually, does it say I'm live somewhere? Yeah, it says live and then it has a timer that's counting up. But there's a button that says stop streaming as well. Should I press that button? Probably shouldn't press that button, right? Probably not a good button to press. I mean, really, in a sense, I can press it all I want because it's not a touchscreen that I'm using, so I can just push the button on my display and nothing happens. I'm just not supposed to click the button. If I did that, that would be bad. Anyway, intro shenanigans aside, uh, satisfactory time, I guess? I will mention, though, first off, before we get into that, this is still going on, the whole goals thing with playing Pokemon Violet on release day on stream. That's still $200, and then there's the part-way incentive, or halfway incentive, playing Pokemon Y on stream at some point, because I do need to play through it sometime. Whether I play through it in my own time or on stream is basically what that will determine. Key thing, though, is if you look at the bottom left corner of the stream, assuming you don't have a pixel soup, but even then, Burt's the only thing that's missing, so might be readable, but it's small font. That number is higher than it was by like 2x, I think? 3x? I don't even remember what it was at. Might even be closer to $30 higher than it was. Anyway, what I did was I went back and I figured out what the value would be had I started at the beginning of October. And that's basically where it's at now. So I changed it from when I started it initially, like mid-October or so, and now it started, in a sense, from the beginning of October. And so it's a little bit higher now. We're still, what, $65 off of the $100 goal? And I'm mostly pointing this out as a side note because, here, I'll run the command as well. The next stream doesn't have a game set. That's the Wednesday night stream that I usually do, and, well, for a long time now, it's typically been Pokemon streams, and I don't really intend on changing that. However, if that number, that goal number, was to go up by about $65 today, i.e., it crossed the $100 mark, I could start playing Pokemon Y as of Wednesday. Because I finished up Ultra Moon last week. You missed that. That VOD should still be available on Twitch for the next, well, week and a day or two. After that, you'll have to catch it on YouTube. I'm just doing something really quickly in the background because I forgot to do this earlier. Could be better. So, yeah, it's a lot to ask. $65, at least for my stream, it's a lot to ask for $65 before the start of Wednesday's stream. It doesn't all have to be tonight, but is anybody actually going to do like any sub gifting or subscribing themselves or bits or tips outside of when I'm streaming? I don't really intend on changing what I'm going to play right after I go live. So, realistically, it has to be tonight. So I just wanted to point that out. Yeah, I guess that's it. Satisfactory hopefully will launch just fine. Mod Manager is complaining about mods being out of date and shit, but really, they're not out of date for the install I'm using. Not my fault that the devs are not very kind to people who want to stay on older versions, to put it very simply. So if I come over here and I press that button and then I press not that button, I mean, no, it wouldn't work actually. It could work, but it won't. There we go. Getting into Satisfactory. I will figure out something else to do if we don't get to the $100 mark by Wednesday start of stream. I have ideas, I just gotta figure out what I actually want to do. It would be nice to get Pokemon Y over and done with, especially because doing it on stream means that I have to do it. Since Gen 6 is probably my least favorite gen aside from Gen 1. It's not bad. It just has a lot of wasted potential, to put it very simply. Come on, frame rate. Sort yourself out. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit around here. Good now? Good. By the way, what'd the power settle out to? That's still about 20 megawatts off what it should be. Sorry, 20 gigawatts. 20,000 megawatts. Yes, only 20 megawatts. So yeah, if you've missed the stream the last few weeks, I've been working out over that way somewhere at a new factory. I don't know why you're set over to that. Oh, because you're the instant teleporter, that's why. I've been working out over here as the terrain all loads in and stuff. This isn't the final location of this teleporter either. But when I don't actually know exactly what the final factory will look like, well, it's nice to have this all set up. So yeah, over the last 2 weeks, and to be fair, those were only 3-hour streams instead of 4-hour streams, I determined what I was going to do, figured out where I was going to do it, set up all the ore stations, except for the aluminum, which I hadn't gotten until this last week, but you can see I've got a big bus of different ores coming in over here. Oil is right down over there somewhere, back behind this. This past week started actually setting up the factory. This factory space here is not going to be enough, but you can see I've got plenty of space to work with. And there's the space elevator. I've got to set up a train at some point as well. It's actually right over... yeah, you can see it right there. That's where I'm getting some of my sulfur for the turbo fuel. So in theory I could just extend that line, but that line was also made more or less to serve exclusively that station. I don't even remember if it's dual line most of the way back, or if it's single line for most of it. I know it does condense down to single line a little ways before the station, just because it got too narrow. Yeah, there are 3 of those damn things right there. Oh well. Yeah, this is all stuff that's been set up. That's all making fuel, because I need fuel at some point. It's not actually going anywhere yet. But yeah, no, I definitely need it at some point, the not too distant future. Oh yeah, I am doing some processing up there, so this will be something coming in over to specifically just this refinery, the alumina solution. And get aluminum scrap and water, because the water needed to come out over here. And you can see there's a bit of a janky situation here to merge in the water. But basically, because this one's on the bottom, it comes in, it has priority, and then there's water coming in from over here that does that. If you were here last week or just don't care about the explanation, apologies, but I'm doing this mostly at this point to remind myself of what's what, honestly. That's the heavy oil, which goes into here. Comes petroleum coke, but also some of it comes over here and becomes fuel. You are meant to be concrete. You are also meant to be concrete. Okay, so that's the wet concrete. 3.6 refineries, sure enough. And that is water, yes, okay. I don't need concrete anytime soon, so I'm guessing I was just doing this to get it out of the way. Also, autosave. So that's all. Well, that's the aluminum scrap. That's the petroleum coke, which does have a purpose. It goes over to coke steel ingots, but that's not being done at the moment, which is why there's two outputs over there. Yeah, 865 petroleum coke a minute from this bunch of refineries, and then these are all what? Rubber. Rubber making polymer, or polymer resin making rubber. Okay, so I've actually already... Right, okay. I have a whole big crafting tree through the Satisfactory Tools website, and I left the fact that I had already been making the rubber in, I believe, because I'm making rubber in multiple spots, and this just tells me that, yes, this polymer resin makes this amount of rubber, and it goes towards something specific. I guess the first thing to do is to get these refineries hooked up to the concrete. So let me guess, that's the top one on the right there. Oh, it's the second top? Yeah. Second from the top, of course. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna be lazy and hook this up this way. Valid shape, you'd say. Do this. That'll do. I'm gonna put this there, since it'd be clipping into the pipe. Otherwise, I could just rebuild the pipe so it doesn't clip. But that takes effort. Also, this is not going to, not even close. Now I've got to get down under this. Totally don't need to keep it up high at this point, but I also... Wait a sec. Not going to be building anything else, at least this far back. So there's no need to actually go that far with it. And sure enough, this is right at the build limit for it. Can't even get it up. Can you? Just. But that's going upwards. Lots of lag all of a sudden. Oh, right, there's a load zone or two right around here. That would do it. Basically, thank you, I did not hold that long. Basically, and I showed this off at some point last stream, there's assets over there and assets over there, and right around here there's a line that loads the assets over there and deloads them, and then another line slightly to the side of it that loads and deloads assets over that way. So this is a really great place to be building this factory, basically, because of that. But once I fill in this area and can move out that way, it shouldn't be as much of an issue. That is built in line. Auto splitter, because hopefully that should just work. That works just fine, I'd say. How much do you take? 120 per minute. Holy shit. Wait a second. I need 432 limestone a minute, but it's only coming in on a Mark III belt. That's not right. Where did I mess up on this then? I hear you down there, I don't care. Stone Mark III. You're only getting 240, that's why. Okay. Jeez. I need another 192. I'm gonna take a shortcut since just going back at this point. There's water down there. Are those geysers? Geothermal generator. They sure are. Too far away from that one. But I could put one there. Huh. Neat. Another one not over there. Guess it's just those two. They're not bad to have. for nothing else other than backup power. Not the best source of power in the game. There's also one right there. But they can work in a pinch. Just not consistent is all. Okay. Well, fortunately, this isn't really an issue. Because, oh look! Limestone node right there. I said I needed 192, right? Yeah. Still a Mark III belt. There's literally a slug just sitting right there. I think what I'll just do here is bring this over, as I'm currently doing. And then what I can do is I can change this out for a merge junction. Then I'll not load that up just yet. Hey, Kiosk. Yes, ADS, as in Assembly Director System. Project part number 6, what I'm working on. I guess you can interpret that as being a ads or something like that, but no. No ads beyond the norm. Ooh, that. Well, let me build it. Yeah, can't get it blue, unfortunately. Balls. That is not what I want it to do. Alright, well, I have an idea. That way. Not really what I wanted to do, but that's fine. That stack. That stack. Rerun these. Convert this to a Mark IV belt, because that's what it's going to need to be to reach, or to have this capacity. Also, we... Wish there was a way to build splitter stacks zooped. I guess there's no way to zoop it, is there? However, I can do that. Take this belt, merge it in. That sells smart mod a lot for you. Yeah, it also lets you do this, and if I was to do that, it not only extends the belt out, at least on the output side, but also save the recipe. Another handy little feature. Plus, why did you even... whatever. Built so many stacks. This whole platform was built. Because, you know, Zoop is great and all, but when I can literally just... $32 by 11... or... no, it's still going up. Come on. Catch up. 32 by 13 by 12? Sure, why not? I don't have the resources for it, but technically it's possible. Also 3 FPS, in case we're wondering. Okay, that should be fine. What's 432 minus 80? Minus 80. Oh, no, 120. Sorry. Yes, okay. Yeah, gotcha, kiosk. Helping with the belts. That is entirely fair. Not that high. That would be still mark. That's just 72, which is what you should be set to. Seems right. Splitters can just respect the grid while aiming at a belt. Yes, also kiosk, have you ever heard of control snapping? It's not a perfect solution, but it's something. You know, like... trying to get to control snap, yeah, see? Control snap. What's up, Dingle? You're gonna need a Mark II. Actually, can I just run you back and have you cooperate? If you're not offset as much. If you're not offset as much, can I just be there? Yes. Find that spot while the belt is already up. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Looks right to me. Those are Mark IIs, but these need to be Mark IIs. Otherwise, they won't flow sufficiently. Whoops. Now, presumably you're being stupid. Yeah, because it was still calibrated to before. Alright, well that's behaving at least. I need to get water into here. You know, like everything. That's the alumina solution. Definitely do not want to be messing with that. You thought it was a fish. No, not quite. How much water am I gonna need for this? 360 a minute. So 3 pumps. They're 120. I don't think I'm fitting a third one over there, so I can just... Did I open up a hole somewhere? Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Sure, why not? Keep crossing over the load line and it's really obnoxious. $20, $40, $60. I put a floor hole right here. This. I do it backwards, so hopefully it doesn't do that weird kink. There we go. Still being a bit weird about the angle. You know what? I'm gonna run it the other way. I prefer that to what it was doing, honestly. When it does that. How much do you actually need? 100 per minute. Thus the 360. So that one runs at 60%. I'm gonna give that a Mark II pipe just to ensure that it actually gets enough. And did I make that a Mark II pipe? Yes. And this just makes concrete. We'll make 48 per minute, so not quite Mark 1 worthy. That over. Back down. And these. Yeah, literally, I don't need concrete for a while. Because they go to encased industrial pipes, which I need steel for, and then also heavy encased frames, or heavy modular frames, which I need a lot of other stuff for. So I was just filling the space with this stuff because I had enough room for like 4, maybe 5 more of them. So, takes up some space. Also, smart is very useful for those. $140 is still that, and then this can just go over to, but not clipping. Okay. That's that little bit done. You know what I can do? It does say 0.0001%. I don't think it'll actually come down to that. You want 60 water. We'll go 60 there. This can also be Mark 1. Not need to be Mark 2. That's just a waste of plastic. What? Kind of figured that's what I just did. Not what I wanted to do, though. $60, and then the rest can go that way. Yeah, there was a kiosk. That's what I deleted. As you can see, I can just about... Come on, where is it? Right there. That bit. Not the valve, not that section of pipe. Not the valve. That little tiny bit of pipe there. Realistically, that should only be 300. Yeah. Yes, there was nothing else connected because that's what I deleted initially, which is why I was able to run this pipe the way I did. It's fine. What am I doing with this rubber? I need another 19 refineries, basically. Oh boy. I think right about there puts it about even with it. However, I only want 8. I do not want 11. However, I only have enough to actually build 7. Need to go this way. Restock on everything that's... Can you not do that? Stock on everything that's over here while I'm here. Make some extra. Nice. Yeah, that's 6. And you I'm almost out of as well. But how many heavy modular frames do I have? Damn it. More than enough for the time being. Thank you, game. Okay. Now, what do I need 8 of? Recycled rubber. With one of them not being at 100%. Really, I could do 7 and just have one of them overclocked. But I'll stick to this. Recycled plastic is what I needed 11 for. There we go. So all the rubber goes into the recycled plastic line. Were you making the rubber? Yeah, so this can literally just loop around into here. I think I know how I want to make this. Please have a fluid input? Fuel. Of course. Prep this area, so how much do you actually need? 30 per minute? That is very easily Mark 1 speeds. I just gotta set all these to the correct height. That is not the correct height. That is. I've mentioned this before in past streams, but the way that these actually work out, you can see if I do that. There's a two vertical space there. But these also go up by half a space. So by default at the lowest height, it's 2 risers, but if I go up another 2 steps, it's 3. That's why I'm building it the way I am. Is this the one that needs 300 fuel? I would imagine it is, just because of how many that there are. 316 fuel per minute. Yep. Naturally. And you're the concrete that would get in the way. Right. There are machines over there, they're just way over there. Op control snapping. Very handy, but not when you misbehave like that. And these supports are temporary. I just wanted to get all this done in advance. So there's 316 fuel going to each of these. Oh, not to each. 30 for a total of 316 point something. I need to set one of them to 56.1601%. So I'm gonna do not this one. This one over here is on the end. I think that would be a better fit. I built that too close. I mean, it's workable, but it's easier if I just build it one offset compared to what it is. You are 56.1601%. And then that gives me 10 plus 1-ish. Again, these are temporary. I'm not going to keep them there, so the fact that it's now intersecting with the belt, or the pipe, does not matter. It's purely for setup purposes. When I can even just offset it completely. And it's fine. The rubber will be coming in from over there, so I think I want to run it from this side. That's one load line, there's another load line. And then some extra lag spikes just in the middle of it all. 316.848 rubber per minute. Because they're equal. So 316, that's a Mark IV belt. Build this out to the end. Actually, that... yeah, whatever. That one all the way over there can be what it is. This doesn't need to be a Mark II, but I'm going to make it a Mark II. Just to ensure that it gets the right amount of flow. Won't have any issues that way. I'm going to start from this end. Gonna set up the auto splitters all the way down the line. Until autosave interrupts me right now. I might have built that in a way that it screws it up. No, it did it right. 10 out of 11 ain't bad. Or the autosave got in the way. So you can just be a Mark I. It is a little bit of a tight fit in there, but it's entirely doable. Stupid load zones. What I can actually just do with this, bring it down to a merger. Neighbor's dog won't shut up, which is wonderful. Not really. Yeah. There we go. And then the rubber coming from the plastic can just come right into here. It goes up. Place those. Do that. You are not 480 coming in. You are 316.848 or 949 apparently. That's 300. 270 would be Mark III. 40, 10, 180, 150, 120, 90, 60, 30. Actually, 60. And it gets all the way down to 30 per minute all the way at the end. Perfect. That leaves a nice little channel for this to come out and just jump over that. Is good. We'll need a valve here just because there's no reason in letting it have the full flow. I only need 300, call it 320. A little bit of overflow from that is not the end of the world. You are only producing solids. And the plastic that you... It does go off to a couple different places. I specifically need 236. So I think if I do this split, So these each produce 60, so 120, 240. Except it's not. It's 180 plus 33.7. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do it the easy way, where I just do mergers all the way down the line. What will you actually be producing? 633 per minute, so that's easily Mark 5s. More importantly, it's not Mark 6s, which don't exist. Didn't leave myself too much room. Why are you insisting on connecting? Whatever. I deleted that one. Game doesn't think I did, but I did. Boy, these lag spikes are obnoxious. But that's just working in this area. Data is loaded and unloaded. So it outputs 60, right? Yeah, 60. 120. 80. 180. 20, 180. 240. 300. 360. 420. 480. And the rest are Mark 5. Next break will start in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna override the bot slightly just so I can come back and hopefully not run out of resources until near the end of the next segment. Let's go over here, grab anything I need from here real quick. Computers, I'm almost good on. Boards and that. Take an extra stack of that just because I might need more Mark II pipes. And then rubber, honestly, you can never have enough. Getting rather low on inventory space, but that's fine. You are not what I want. Only used 8 of them. Base. Now we go around here real quick, grab stuff from here. Much. I'm still good on piping and whatnot. Cabling is fine. Bonk. You have cables. Anything in here I don't need? Not specifically. Pop off that stack of plates. Pop off that stack. And while I'm here, because I can, also top off that. And finally, you. Tops off my inventory completely. But that should leave me with plenty of resources when I get back. Teleporting rapidly around like this is not the best. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna let the autosave go. And then I'm gonna save the game because I want to reboot it. Just having fewer resources loaded, less areas of the map loaded is better. Exit to desktop. And I am going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue working on the factory. And, yeah, that's basically it. Because that's what this is gonna be as long as I keep streaming Satisfactory and don't finish this. I'm gonna run some ads while I'm away. I only run ads while I'm on break or at the very end of the stream. I don't run ads while I'm playing games. If you do get ads while I'm playing games, either they're pre-roll ads that I have no control over, or Twitch is being dumb, to put it simply. I don't run ads while I'm playing games because that's annoying. So yeah, I will play some ads. Only time I do it though. If you don't like it, you can probably just mute the tab for the next 3, 4, or 5 minutes and just unmute it when I come back, right? I'm gonna take a break. If you're able to, maybe you should do the same as I do. You know, stand up, stretch, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, something like that. So yeah, BRB. I am back, and yes, I technically am playing GTA. Only because there's a special login bonus for playing today, and so I'm just quickly logging in at the end of my break and claiming that bonus, and then quitting out and going right back to Satisfactory. Simply because technically I might be able to do it after the stream, but I'm getting another 125,000. I got 125,000 on Saturday. Rockstar, please. But yeah, I might be able to log in after stream, but I don't trust that because technically, by that point, it will be no longer the 31st. So it just... unlock the thing, Rockstar. Fortunately, it's 11 in the morning. Clothing unlock, Sasquatch. There we go. I think that should be all I need. This apartment decorated in a ridiculous way. Okay, Alt F4. Oh, you could probably hear that the entire time, couldn't you? Not that it matters. Launch Satisfactory. Just mention it again, exclamation point goal. If we hit $200 before November 18th, I'll stream Pokemon Violet on release. But more importantly for this week, if we hit $100 by Wednesday night, I'll start playing Pokemon Y on Wednesday night stream. And we're currently at about $35, so only another $65 to go. Half sub revenue plus all of bits and tip revenue counts towards that goal as well. Half of the sub revenue because I don't get 100% of each sub. Then again, I don't get 100% of the tips either, but there's a big difference between the, what is it, like 3% that PayPal takes, roughly, versus the 50% that Twitch takes. Slight difference there, you know? Oh well. Yeah, if you missed that part of the stream on Saturday, I guess it was, I now own a copy of Pokemon Y. It showed up Saturday morning, and so... yeah, I can stream it. And I have an incentive for that as part of the Pokemon Violet playing on release day thing. Did I not do any of this? Guess not. What do you have to be set to? Just gonna keep that up. So, yeah. Since I need something to do Wednesday night anyway, I could start Pokemon Y. But I'm only gonna do that if another $65 ends up on that goal counter. Probably not gonna happen. But you never know. 86.898. Imagine it's the same, right? Yeah, 60. So that's Mark 1 belts all the way. 60, 120, 180, 240, 300, 320, or 360 rather. 420. And it only produces a little under 480, so that is a Mark or belt. Yeah, one step is enough to clear it. Wait a minute. Oh, you know why? I know why. Doing this in a silly way. Using the auto splitter specifically because it can allow me to more precisely control what goes through it. So you are receiving 472.139 rubber per minute. That's 159. Doesn't it just look wonderful? Not just the steep drop, but also the jink to the side. Not perfectly straight. Okay, well, that is that. And then this plastic. I'm producing how much? Plastic? 633, but I'm only sending 236 to the recycled rubber. Is these guys? No. Did I really set all these wrong? The recycled rubber has 8. Recycled plastic has 10. Now it's right. Could change all that. So these are producing rubber, which go off that away to the recycled plastic. That's producing 600 plastic, which 600 something, so I need a Mark 5. Can I drop this down really quickly? Yep. Actually, you know what I could probably just do? Drop it down directly. So 472, but you are only going to be getting 172.139. Is that right? Yeah, apparently. So the rest of it goes off. I mean, that's what, 300 exactly? These need fuel. Oh. Well, that's fine. Works better, honestly. So if I'm gonna do that, I'll straighten it up at the very least. So that actually straightens up and aligns correctly. Where back do I usually put it? That's like bare minimum. Yeah. It's bare minimum on it, so it should be fine. These all need to be set up. They can be Mark 1s because it's just 60 per minute. You can see that just leaves enough space for one of those on a belt running here. Okay, so you will be needing a total of 2... Wait, what are you? Recycled rubber. Yes, 236.069 per minute. Nice. That's a Mark 3. Build this out properly. That should just about reach, but not enough that such that I can wrap it around. That's fine. Doesn't need to wrap around. So this is the plastic, which produces... Oops. That was... How did I manage to hit Alt-Z? That was interesting. 633.696. You are connected. Don't tell me you're not. Nothing up here is connected. Reconnect that. Now have you figured yourself out? More or less? Except going to the left is going to be 236.069. Nice. Hmm. Should be right. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong one. No, I'm looking at the right one. Yeah, 633.696, and I need 236.069 of it for the recycled rubber. And this is set to 86.898, along with 7. Thirty, 60, 90, 120, 30, 60, 90. Not quite not quite 240. There. 0694. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well I'm just gonna manually override you so that you work out. And that's metal, and yep, okay. That actually makes sense. And these all make sense. 316.848 is what I need. Yes. And the 16.848 goes off there, so it all works out. Now, I haven't done the fuel on this side, which is going to be annoying now because I have to run it manually. Also, this is a slight inconvenience. But that's okay. Ooh, got unhappy there for a minute. Yeah, like that. So this only needs 236.068 fuel. Wait, what? Okay, if I hover over it, it says it needs 236.069 fuel a minute, but then the arrow pointing to things is 236.068 per minute. Ay, ay, ay. There. Fuel is run. Could you stop using emotes you don't have access to? Or better yet, Twitch. Bot sub. When? Don't even have to ask. But no, I'm just an affiliate, so fuck me. That should be good. Yeah. I'm sending 240 and 320 when in reality I only need 316 point something and 236 point something. But it's close enough. Most important is that it actually should get what it needs. A little bit more isn't going to hurt either of them, it just ensures that... ensures that there's no issues. But rather than doing that, let me just do it this way. There we go. That is all of that fuel accounted for. Of course, that's covering the valves. So be it. To do that, I should just be able to do this. Okay. Now that's still gonna be Mark 4 versus this will be... Oh, I don't even know. A little under 400, right? I think that's right, which is still Mark 4. Did I rework this? I'm gonna say no. Did I? No. That'll be 120, 90, 60, 30. Okay, now what do I make? That ain't jank at all. The inventory is still full of items. So I've made the recycled rubber, recycled plastic. I've got the plastic and rubber coming off of them, which, by the way, there's one crafting step that wants me to use 0.001 plastic a minute. It's really stupid, but whatever. The fuel is all consumed. The residual rubber and polymer resin is all done. I've also already made the wet concrete. I don't need concrete so much at the minute. Things I should start doing... I've also made the aluminum at this point, or rather, come over here past the load lines. If I go back here, you'll see deload, then load, up over there. However, I might need to go a little bit further this way, which will deload stuff up there. You are aluminum scrap, rather, which I haven't done anything with the items for yet, so that needs to be resolved. That's making 300 per minute. So that's a Mark 4. Oh, is that actually straight? Beautiful. And then I'm just going to destroy these two supports. I'm going to replace them with these. But to save on resources, I'm just going to make that a single belt. Honestly, I can save even more on that just by doing that. I put one there and one there. Bring this to there and then to there. And once again, I'm gonna do some replacements. Also gonna put one there and another one there. I think that covers everything from this area. I'm gonna need 20 refineries just to refine all the copper. Oh, that's nothing. I need over 40 refineries for the iron. Maybe I should just get that out of the way, huh? Autosave. Good. Good. In case steel beams being an issue, what else is new? I don't think I grabbed 6 stacks of them originally, but I'm grabbing 6 stacks of them now. Thank you for letting me scroll while I was holding something. Not every game or piece of software will allow you to do that, and it's rather annoying when it doesn't. I think Excel is one of those programs that doesn't let you do it, at least Excel 2010 doesn't let you do it. Yes, I still use Excel 2010. To me. The other issue with Excel is that it locks you into the window for scrolling, which is really fucking obnoxious. Honk. Damn it. Don't need any of you. Pick up you while I'm here. Oh, that's why I have no inventory space. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do that as well. Because I'm getting low on copper tubing. Copper sheets, which makes copper tubes. I know, right, Kiosk? How the fuck? How is it possible to have that much energy? Fortunately, I don't have to deal with anything going on today because I live in a rural area and there's like half a dozen houses within a reasonable walking distance of here. Okay, maybe a few more than that. It depends on how much of a distance you're willing to walk. Point is, there's not a lot of houses around here. I don't live in a development or anything like that. This is not a great road to go trick-or-treating on. So, we don't even worry about Halloween here. Nice like that. Now, shockingly silent. Eh. Well. Okay, back to building these, because you know I only need 40 of them. Technically I need 41, but I can probably just overclock one of them, so I don't need 41. Oh, for fuck's sake. What am I out of? Motors again. All the refineries, yes. I need 40 or 41 refineries just to refine iron ore into iron. I need another 20 for copper, another 10 or 11 for caterium, and I've already got a bunch for everything else. One, two, three, four. Five. That, in theory, is all of the refineries I should need. Just to refine iron. Never mind anything else. That's just for iron. Yeah, pure iron, Chaos. Also, I just noticed something else. I'm going to need over 200 constructors to make iron wire. It's copper that the iron alloy is so god tier for. Yes. Yeah, doing the iron plus copper to get more copper. Although this isn't doing that, funnily enough. It's only doing pure copper. But to be fair, I'm only using 295 copper ore a minute, so it's not like I'm short on copper or anything. You can easily get that with a single node. Yeah, 209.2 constructors per minute for iron wire, producing 4,700 wire a minute. 3,600 wire a minute is going towards 60 constructors making cables, and then those 1,800 cables a minute are going towards automated wiring. 792 wire per minute, combining with some steel pipe, is making 99 stators a minute, the majority of which are going towards automated wirings along with the cable. Holy shit. I'll be making 12 adaptive control units per minute. And I'm not even going to be, like, actually using those. I'm going to be making assembly director systems. I guess what I could do is I could do an overflow for adaptive control units. Not that I need them for anything else, really, but if I wanted to sync it, just sync the assembly director system. Yeah. Yeah, kiosk. Anything else I need an absurd amount of things for? I'm going to be making 12 heavy modular frames a minute. So many. 11.5 foundries for coke steel. Oh boy. Wouldn't hurt for an overflow on the valuable items anyway, if not to sync but to store. Yeah. Very true. Oh, that's the silica that's coming out this way. That's what that is. I have down here? No, that's sulfur. Where's the silica? Input silica. That's going towards silicon circuit boards. Normally a recipe I would ignore the fuck out of, but I'm getting silica from the aluminum process, so hell, why not? Okay. You know what? Here, give me a second. What's the exact sequence? Gonna make a quick hotkey because I can. What are you? Just make a quick macro, I guess. So I want you, you. Clear out all of the delays so I can actually see what the hell is going on. Silica balance out so no extra deficit from the aluminum chain for my use? Yeah. Yep. However, there might be more circuit boards being made. I don't know for a fact. Yeah, there's also Caterium circuit boards being made. So it's not like it balances out perfectly with everything else. But at least, instead of using more silica or Caterium and copper and stuff like that, it's instead using the silica and copper. I guess it still uses copper, but instead of using plastic, it uses silica. So it saves on plastic. You can do 10 milliseconds, I guess. Okay. Get back into the game. So in theory now, I can do... What do these want to be? Iron? Pure iron? All the way at the bottom, isn't it? So if I copy, I can do this. Yes. Believe it or not, you didn't see it, but that got pasted. Oop. Yeah, these are all iron now. Kind of have to use multiple hands just because of where the... Is that a smart feature too? No, I think you can just copy-paste it in the vanilla game. I think even as of update 6, you can just look at them and paste them externally. I could be wrong. That could be a smart feature, but it's not currently. What I'm doing is I just made a quick hotkey in IQ, which allows me... You can see there's a very small stutter as I go over them, and it's not wanting to work every... Hello? That was interesting. No, kiosk. You're missing what's happening here. So just watch for a minute. There'll be a very quick stutter. You notice how like the hotbar disappeared, kind of?
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I strongly advise you to fuck the fuck off. It's opening the UI. The problem is it's taking so few milliseconds that it just doesn't render in time.
Harvest it.
No. Not hacks, it's just hotkeys. Yeah, there we go. That's all now taken care of. I don't know that I'm actually going to use this space back here, but it's there. I'll probably end up routing all these belts out over here, along with these. I think those are the only two that I'm going to be doing anything with. Oh, there is over here, okay. Petroleum coke, where does that go? Ah, that also requires iron ore, but I'm going to need 11.5 foundries for that, so, that's a thing. No, I'm not going to deal with it right now. I probably should, though. If I deal with these now, I won't forget them later. Which is key. Now the real question is, did I make this too long? Nope. This belt doesn't have a clearance issue right here. At least not realistically. So I don't need to bump it out to avoid anything. I can just go straight over top of it. Wait a minute. Messed it up. This'll still work. Just a line now is all. Yeah, there's sufficient clearance there. That's all of that from right there. There's nothing over here. Although no, that's good over there. There's these two, plus those. And then there's all the other ones that you can just about see back there that I haven't brought down yet. I'm probably gonna end up, having 2 columns. So one for that stuff that I haven't used yet, and then another for the other stuff. Just because it's not gonna realistically fit very well otherwise. Used a lot of resources. I need more copper. Coming up on the next break anyway, so... Damn. Anything else I'm desperately low on? Doesn't really look like it. I will grab another overclocker though. I'm low on something. I don't know what it is. It's not standing out to me very well. Did I say overclocker? I meant power shard. Same difference, really. Where am I? Alright. A 43.5. The bot hasn't sent the message yet, but I also started the last break a little late, so just gonna compensate for that by starting it now. So there we go. Time for another break. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Gonna run some ads during said break. It's the only time each stream that I run ads during these breaks and the very end of the stream. That way, you never miss out on any of the gameplay, or at least if you do, it's when you're first loading into the stream and pre-rolls are not disabled, which, because I run these ads, they're disabled for half of every single gaming segment. At least, when I take these breaks. So, you don't always have to deal with pre-rolls, unless Twitch is just deciding to be stupid and give you ads anyway, but there's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna take some ads while I run some breaks. There's the bot. Gonna take a break, run some ads while I'm on my break. But hey, you know what? It's a good time for you to get up and do something while I do the same. You know? Anyway, I'll be back in a few. Alrighty, I am back, and just before we get back into the gameplay, I'm going to point this out again. Running a little bit of an incentive leading up to the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where basically if we get the goal counter up to $200 by release day, I will play Pokemon Violet on stream as I play through it for the first time. Normally I wouldn't do this, because I like playing the game at my own pace without having to worry about anybody spoiling it for me by, hopping into chat and being an idiot. But I figured I'd offer the option. So, more importantly for rate this second, if the goal counter hits $100, which it's currently sitting at 35, you can see that in the bottom left-hand corner of the stream. If it hits 100, I'll play through Pokemon Y at some point. Some point being as soon as Wednesday, if we hit it before we get to $100 before the start of that stream. A couple hours before, just because I don't want to be starting the stream and then switching gears immediately because, oh yeah, we went from like whatever it was to over 100 and now Pokemon, yeah, no. So, yeah, if you'd like to see that, subs, bits, and tips all count towards it, but subs are, well, they count as 50% of the US cost of a subscription because I don't get 100% of the subscription. Simple as that. I think that's basically all there is to say. Yeah, I need something to play on Wednesday, so if we hit $100, it's Pokemon Y. If we don't, it's something else. Still gonna be Pokemon, though. Anyway. Back to Satisfactory. OBS will catch up in a second. At some point, not only will OBS capture the game, but the game will load. It finally loaded. And OBS finally caught up. Nice. Quick look around just to make sure it loads in stuff. This area is slowly but surely going to get a lot more populated. With you there, not ideal, honestly. Just run these there, and there. I don't need 4, only need 3. How much do these take? 35 a minute times 8. I'm too lazy to do the mental math. 280, of course. Still really like the fact that it actually, even if it won't let you place it, it lets you contemplate placing it. Why am I doing this right now? I haven't even set up the elevators. Lifts. Whatever. Same difference, honestly. That fits. Yeah, that fits perfectly. How much water do you need? 20 per minute? That's 160. I know what I'm doing. I want this. That's what I actually wanted. Actually, Further in. Then we come back to this. Let it snap itself because it's much easier that way than trying to manually line it up, and I end up off of the belt there. Not a problem. Okay, and the final step here is to run a Mark 1 belt. Now, if only I could just select this and copy, paste, 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 paste. There are plugins to do that, I just don't have any of them. That's 20. 160 per minute, that's easily Mark 1 piping. Like to buy Factorio bots. You see, I don't entirely know what you mean there, because I've never played Factorio, and I don't really want to. You know why? Because I don't want to get sucked into that. Nope. I've seen a bit of gameplay of it. I'll pass. No, I've never played it. I own it. I refuse to touch it. Blueprints and robots that build it for you. Very nice. But yeah, no, seriously. It's not a problem of owning the game. I have Satisfactory. Yes, clearly. Can't see any of what I'm doing. Including the fact that Steam just popped up on the main.
Breaking news from Earth.
There it is.
Widespread
Victoria.
chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and
I don't know when I first got it, but I got it. Space required 1.73 gigabytes.
Comply.
Again, it's not a problem of owning it. I own it. I refuse to touch it. Ah, that's where it is. Yeah, no. Very annoying, that. User shareable blueprints. Very nice. Yeah, as I said, it's not a problem of I don't own the game. It's a problem of I do not want to get sucked into yet another factory building game. Damn you. Technically this is fine. It would work just fine. It's visually wrong. But as far as the game is concerned, the belts are connected properly. It's a non-issue. But no. As much as I don't care about aesthetics, I'm not putting up with that bullshit. 30. $60. Yeah, you only do that. Okay, so it's Mark 4 to there, and then it's Mark 5 from there. Good to know. Twitch not letting you do a thing? Eh. Is that really a surprise? Too short. I have it on my other hotbar, but I can also just do that to grab it. Immediately off. Oh, is it doing that thing again where it won't let you redeem a reward during a stream, even though I'm clearly streaming? Oh, Twitch. Yeah, it's not like anybody's even redeemed anything this stream. So it's not like it's limited because of that. That's just purely Twitch being Twitch. Which I have to say, figure out what the damn modifier was. I know, it's clipping big time. It's temporary. Don't worry about it. How did I go that way? A tad tight, but it'll work. Okay, whatever the fuck is in my attic plus slash Eve's crawl space thing is just scurried around big time. That's nice. It's probably a rat. Yes, the landlord has commented on rats being a thing before. I don't think it's a rat or a bat. Very annoying, no matter what. $280. Oh, right, duh. Yes. Yeah, also, considering that there's a lot of woodlands around here, plus there's a farm just down the road, not that far away. Probably a rat. And I know we definitely have mice, because the cat has caught a number of mice over the years. regardless of what it actually is, yes, the cat has caught mice. It doesn't mean that they were getting into, like, the normal areas of the house. We have 2 cats. The one that catches the rats is a fucking bitch, though. She's neurotic. So, that cat, no. Yeah, kiosk. Anyway, point is, we know that there's shit around. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can hear it crawling around in, like, the ceiling and the walls and maybe even the floor, and it's fucking obnoxious, and the landlord won't do shit about it. Mark 2. I did this up. That switches from Mark 2 to a Mark... Oh, I haven't done that yet. How much you want to bet it's going to do the thing again? Put it super close. It did the thing again. Why? That was the dust from harvesting. Kiosk, it's not that nearby. So, like, it's over there, but I think the actual fields are just far enough away that that's not much of a concern. Oh, evil. You're not Nazi. You're not allowed to say that. Hello to you, too. You have approval from several rude jockeys. Yeah, but Twitch doesn't know that, evil. All set. Did I ever tell you what you're supposed to do? No, you are... What exactly are you? 280. And you gotta hydrate, and Twitch didn't think you were offline. I can't even claim it because... Okay, fair enough. We'll just do it. Why not? The best part is that it won't let any of us redeem the hydrate, but I can redeem the impossible one because that one's not restricted by when it can be redeemed. To be fair, restricting it to stream only prevents you from wasting your points while I'm offline on a hydrate, because I'm not going to hydrate while I'm offline. Yeah, sure might. Oh well. Oh, right. Hey, Mark 2, please. And yes, that is a max int redeem, because that's the highest amount you can do. Wasting our points on a hydrate is ideal. While you're offline is ideal for you because then you have fewer points to blow when you're online. Very true. But consider this me being nice to you guys. Since you know, a lot of people will say I'm not that nice otherwise. At least I imagine they would. Okay. Yep, that doesn't help me because they're not aligned the same way. Oh boy. Do it like that. No. Set everything else up first. Stop being dumb. No, kiosk. No. Refuse. No thanks, Evil. I'm good. I'm very good. Don't need a replacement, thank you. Mine is bad enough as it is. I don't need to make it any worse. Was that still an invalid shape? But that would be allowed. Also autosave. I know, Evil. Still. Oh, okay. Over there it's not allowed until there. Sure. Not like that's how I'm gonna do it anyway. Really? God damn it. Well, you asked about the pipes how long ago now? Yeah, but kiosk, again. When I messed that up and had to replace it, it was messed up because I deleted that small bit of pipe that you're talking about. Not a problem. think there's only one Mark II belt, right? Oh, 105 is enough for one. $45, but then there's a 1, 2, 2, and then all threes. 1, 2, then all threes. Game has taught you not to trust it when dealing with small distances. Fair. Very fair. It's gonna make 80 per minute. I do this. Oh. 8.078 more. Not that much. That explains the 0.08. There we go. That's that dealt with immediately. Game also lets you place belts, so it was just trying to send items into and out. Yeah, no, there is some bugginess with belts and splitters and mergers and proximity and things like that. Like if in and outs and then things like that. You know, that's an in, but that's an out. Stuff gets too close. There is some bugginess sometimes that can show up. Good old autosave. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it as well, let me just, something. Unassign key. Don't need that hotkey getting in the way. You know, the one that I use to copy paste everything? Yeah, that one. That has now set itself all the way down the row of machines. Ready for the belts to be placed off over here? Wait, really? That made it not place? Okay. Might be because I didn't place it as close, because it is slightly further this time. That feels too close to me. Might be right. Not as far away as it could be, but that's fine. Good work. build out all of these, then I can build the belts. Yep, that's what I wanted. Go. Place these all along the way. How did you not snap at that distance? That's one. Well, technically two, and there's three. First I want to connect these in before I forget. I don't remember how many of them I need. What I do remember though is it's 280, so it's probably, yeah, all Mark III belts. So really I could just do Mark IIIs instead of Mark IVs. Almost done setting that much of it up. Okay. Yeah, no, it's a Mark II. Ah! Beat out autosave this time. I feel like there's less space here. Still enough to work with. Just gonna be more of an overlap between the two, which is fine. That's like bare minimum, so if I do it loud car. If I do it there, it should be fine. Speaking of loud cars, you know what drove past earlier today? A yellow Ferrari. I know it was a yellow Ferrari because I looked out the window and saw that that's what it was. Thing was damn loud. Guy got on it as he went past the house, and yeah. I can tell you it was not a turbocharged Ferrari. No way in fucking hell it was that loud and still turboed. I don't know what kind of Ferrari it was though. It's something more modern, but I don't not familiar enough with more modern Ferraris to know. Guess I left myself plenty of space on this side, not on purpose. The way that it all works out. What else? Anything else I need to do here? Something, right? No? Did I do everything? Oh, right, it's you. Oh, I forgot something. And that row is now sorted. Need to do this. Okay, there we go. Bring these all down slowly but surely. Damn. That is Caterium. This is iron. I think I've got 3 belts of iron. Is that right? A fair amount. How am I supposed to walk through that? Simple. I don't. Yeah, so that's 3 tier 5 belts of iron. Only a lot. How much is on each tier 5 belt? I don't know. But I need 1400 iron ore a minute just for this. And I need more to make directly into steel as well. Then just take you down a level so that it all evens out. Really? Really? Oh my god, game. Yep, that's nice and squared. Alright, I did build that right. Yay! Come on. Okay, how do I want to do this? I guess first I need to actually figure out how much iron I have on each belt. That's gonna be problematic. Having different amounts. The pain. Okay, so there's 3 coming from there. And that's the Caterium. Honestly, you know what? $22.80. Just overproduce a little bit, would you? That way I have a similar amount between the two sides. So I can get 2.7 of these per belt. So the first 2 are set. It's you that I need to worry about. What I can do is this. There we go. And just about maybe get the belt in there. Maybe not. Oh, you're over there. I mean, it's fine as it is. The belt is in there. Hard to see, but if I do... Nice colliders. See? There's a belt in there. And then in theory, that should just be 2 of the belts dead at that point. Just run the belts down here like this, and I can run them a little bit further as well, but I want to get this segment done first. Okay, well, I might as well take from the lowest. How much is this not gonna look? That's fine, honestly. I think what I'll do is I'll actually use the upper belts first. These down here like this. Oh, I grabbed the Mark IV belt back there instead of the Mark V belt that's actually attached to. Needs to be Mark IV though. Oh, damn it. Ah, yes, of course, it's you. Would be you. No. No! Fine, I'll manually place it since you want to be a piece of shit. .07 what? 078. This is 760 per minute. What? That would actually be just enough for a Mark IV at 480. $200 to go forward. Yeah, that's right. Will it though, bot? Yeah, that's fine. Yes, thank you. Don't put it exactly where I want to. Instead, put it back there in a really dumb spot. Oh, that's not meant to be 280. That should just be automatic. Are you gonna be... What's the exact number? 078. 471.922. So that would then go off this way. However, it's not going to go the full distance. That is because... $471.922. 191.922. That doesn't go there. But what we end up with is something like... Why is my phone off? Fucking hell. So that's getting 191.922. I need 280 minus that, so I need 88.078. Where have I seen that number before? Not perfectly aligned. That's 760. Do this to there. I can decrease the stack height by 1. Of course, I'm gonna have iron being added to its own stack, which is gonna be great. It's not sending anything forward because it doesn't have a destination downstream for it to send stuff, so it's getting confused. Oh well. It is technically time to not play for a few minutes. My resources are looking a little bit lacking. Honestly, I'm gonna deal with that next week. I know this is like the 3rd week in a row I'm cutting Satisfactory short by an hour, but I'm just not feeling it. It's been a day. So I'm just gonna take an hour off and I don't know, not stream. Oh, maybe I'll go to bed early even. Before midnight? No. Surely not. Surely not. Okay. I'll just mention it one last time here. Exclamation point goals. I'll run it myself. Wherever it is. There it is. That number in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen gets up to $100, whether through 50% of the sub revenue, or bit revenue, or tip revenue. I will play Pokemon Y starting Wednesday. If we don't get to that point before Wednesday, or at least the Wednesday night stream, I'm gonna play some other Pokemon game that I'll figure out exactly what it is by that stream. More importantly, the $200 goal, I play Violet on release day, on stream. And I will ban anybody that dares to fucking spoil the game for me. At least a week ban. Could be lifetime. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. That should tell you why it's behind a paywall. I don't want the game ruined for me just because somebody thought it'd be a good idea to come in and start spoiling things. Oh, well. Yeah, I already mentioned it, but next stream, Wednesday at the usual time. It's gonna be Pokemon of some sort. Could be Y, probably won't. Requires the $100 to be met by then. Which, yeah, if it's not done at this point, it's not gonna happen most likely. But whatever. I'll suffer through Pokemon Y. Oh, it still could be on stream. We just have to hit that goal before the 18th, is all. Or I just suffer through it offline at my own leisure. Ish. Regardless, whatever happens. Anything else? I'm gonna run some ads on the way out, because that's what I do. Watch them or don't, doesn't matter. Yeah, do as you wish. You're not gonna miss anything if you leave before the ads roll. Sorry again for cutting the stream short, but I mean, you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just ready to be done for the day. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I need to say. So, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.